Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and to today's video. So today we are going to be, you probably just heard my chair move, but today we are going to be doing my March highlights. It took me a while to decide on what kit I was going to use for March because again, in Australia, March is like kind of autumnal vibes. It should be like an orangey, transition-y type kit. But when I looked at this kit, I thought that it was very February vibes, but I'd obviously already done February. And I figured that March, February, they're like side by side. So I could probably get away with using this. I did originally have this in my spring, like in a springtime situation, because of the florals and the greenery and all of that. But again, I figured if I'm going to use it for February, what's the harm in using it for March? So this is the beautiful Coffee and Flowers monthly kit from Plannerface. For anyone who does not know or anyone who may be new here, I do actually PR for Plannerface, and you can use my code Melissa10 for 10% off your order at checkout. And you can also pop my name in notes to seller to score my freebie. All of my monthlies are actually from Plannerface, I think, because I like the consistency, but I also love the kits. Anyway, like I said, this is the Coffee and Flowers kit. I don't think you can get this one in store anymore, but there's obviously quite a wide range of monthly kits available in the Plannerface store, so by all means go and check that out. But this is your like front page here, so you've got your like headers, you have some decorative boxes, some flags, and some appointment labels. Here we have our beautiful sidebar strip here. Because I use mine as like my monthly as a highlight, I don't use like a functional sidebar. I always get the like picture or deco option. You then have some functional like washi type strips, and then you have some stickers to block out those days where you might not be doing anything, or the days in the month that aren't part of the month, if that makes sense. So like, for example, if we were doing it as is here, you could block these out. We then have another functional sheet here. So we have plenty of like Build You stickers. We have some boxes. We have some more decorative boxes. We have some deco pieces. We have a second or third, I don't know, another decorative box. Sorry, not another decorative box. Oh my God. Another functionals box. We have lots of quarter boxes here. We have our date dots, some more little icons. We have some decorative pieces here, some headers. And then for me, I don't know, there's just something about the way that my brain works, and I work on a Monday to Friday week. So I do, of course, have the Monday start strip. I'm going to try and be much better about this video because I have had so much going on of late that when I realized, like I put up my February highlights video and I was watching through my own content yesterday because apparently I did not watch the whole February highlights video. And I noticed that there was a section where there's some little weird camera transition. And then I noticed that there was a section where my camera was upside down for like part of the video, and it was a hot mess. I feel like all of my videos lately have been a hot mess. I'm a hot mess. There is so much going on personally for me at the moment that it pays to watch your content back, people. If you don't do that, or you haven't done that in the past, learn from my mistakes and definitely watch your content back, because had I have actually paid attention to my content in the editing stage, that would not have happened. And now that my video has gone live, well, I can't exactly edit it unless I was to take that video down and repost the video. And then it's going to ruin like the way that my channel looks. It's going to ruin like essentially the entire schedule of the way that I post content on my channel. So there is that. But yeah, I've just had so many issues with like lost footage. I've had Like, again, I don't know if it's my phone. I don't know whether I've like run out of storage and not paid attention. I don't know whether it's been that I've been filming and my camera's cut out and I've not realized. Probably a combination of all of the above, let's be honest. But yeah, it's been a very interesting time. And as someone who like really prides themselves on their channel and like goes to great lengths to make sure that they have quality, well, consistent quality content, that, yeah, I hate that. I really hate that. But again, like I said, at this point, there's nothing I can do unless I literally take the video down, repost the video. So we're just gonna, it is what it is, and we're just gonna move on, essentially. And then all of my other plan with me is like where I've lost clips or whatever, I kind of try to make mention of it in my voiceover, or I've put like little apology text bubble thingy majiggies to let you know like if a certain part's missing, if I've realized it at the point of editing, etc, etc. But it's been an interesting time, let's just put it that way. But how is everybody? What is going on in everybody else's life? I'm sitting down to film this in June, so it's the King's birthday, like long weekend here. So today is the 12th of June as I do this. And I have had a very long couple of weeks. I have had a sick guinea pig. I have been to 2 different vets on 3 separate occasions in the space of a week and a half. I have paid out over $3,000, nearing the $4,000 mark in vet expenses and emergency fees and stuff like that. So it's been a wonderful time. But what are we going to do? We buy pets, and you don't buy a pet unless you can commit to it, like full time, finances and all, rain, hail or shine, they become a family member. And when they get sick, like you would if you were sick, you kind of gotta, why does that not line up? I don't want to lift it back up though. It's kind of like this is a little bit longer. Oh well, you can't really tell at a glance. It's fine. Yeah, they kind of in sickness and in health situation, right? Okay, so I need to figure out, I was going to add these, but again, I didn't want to run into that situation where we had like a missing bit. I need to find my calendar, because I need to find what days or where. I'll be back. Okay, so let me find out where the first fell, and then from there we're going to figure out, I think I'm going to do it a day at a time this time, instead of like making you guys sit through painfully whilst I lay all of my stickers, all of my date dots out. So Wednesday was the 1st, based on my little calendar that I have in front of me. That is also very crooked. But yeah, so I have been living at the emergency vet. I feel like I've done not much of anything else. This is my 2nd long weekend in a row, so I had actually taken 2, that's crooked. I had taken 2 days off the weekend prior to the King's long weekend, and I knew after having a busy month that I needed some time to rest, and lo and behold, that was the weekend that the guinea pig got sick. So my day off started on the Thursday, or my long weekend started on the Thursday. I noticed that my guinea pig was unwell on the Thursday. We ended up at the emergency vet on the Thursday. And then we ended up having to syringe feed my guinea pig all weekend whilst we waited to get into a specialist, but we couldn't get into the specialist until the Tuesday, and until the Monday. And yeah, and then I was like, okay, now that we've got that, like, we finally got to the emergency vet, we figured out like what we thought the issue was. We did some procedures, and then I was like, okay, we've done the procedures. Like, yes, it's going to be like some hard yards. We're going to have to continue to syringe feed him. He needs antibiotics, that sort of stuff, to be expected. But then because of the King's birthday long weekend, I was like, it's fine. Like the long weekend that I didn't essentially get to have last week, like I'll get to make up for that. And then lo and behold, Saturday rolls around. The guinea pig's popped his stitches from his eye. You'll hear more about this in my weekly and in my June monthly, I am sure. So we had to race to the emergency vet, and it's been a thing. So yeah. In terms of March though, I don't recall what happened in March. I don't remember if March was like, I mean, I've obviously written things down for my highlights, but I don't remember off the top of my head how eventful or non-eventful March was. So I guess that we are going to recap that together. Okay, so I'm going to block these 2 days out because March, according to my calendar, could be wrong. That would be very embarrassing because then we would put all of the wrong memories on the wrong days, and it would be a great, wonderful, fantastic time. That also overlaps a little bit. Don't know that I'm a fan, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to leave the rest of these because we're going to block out the end of the month that we don't need. In terms of highlights, let's have a see at what days I can deco box, because there's obviously going to be some days where all right, no, we're just going to have to do it a day at a time because, like I said, I don't really want to put all of my date dots down at once. Maybe I should. Maybe let us just do 2 weeks at a time. I don't know. Anyway, question for you all. How do you all feel about monthly highlight videos? Like again, I've said it before, like I want to film these for the sake of, like, I enjoy sharing like the creativity of it all. And, you know, I obviously, if I can help inspire someone, you know, amazing. But for the most part, my YouTube channel is here for me because I enjoy, like I said, the creative process. I enjoy sharing my spreads, but it's very much for me. Like, I'm not doing it for, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Nobody's going to turn down a monetized channel. Let's be very real. But this channel, like when I started this channel, I don't even remember when, in I was going to say 2018, but it was definitely before 2018. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and look at when my first video was now. But when I first started the channel, I definitely didn't do it with the idea of like, my content's going to be so successful, like I'm going to make a quick dollar. Like, that wasn't the mentality. The mentality was, this is fun. I can sit and share this and talk to like-minded people that also enjoy the same hobby. And I can just, again, it's a creative outlet. But I know that February highlights. Why do I have the February highlights like stuck in my damn mind? Here I was saying that like I wasn't going to make you guys sit through this, and here I am blabbering whilst I do the very same thing that I said that I wasn't going to do. But I feel like highlight videos can be very hit and miss. And I feel like the highlight videos that do well on YouTube, again, I'm not here to do well necessarily. It would be great if I did. But I feel like the highlight videos that do the best are the ones where, you know, people have foil and they're lavish and they're, you know, bedazzled to the hilt with like foil and functional boxes and things like that. Whereas mine is very much just a, I guess, standard. Like, it's pretty. I use kits. I use like functional stickers. I use character stickers. But I don't really, I mean, there's nothing to say that I couldn't or that I can't or won't. But at the moment, I'm not using foil. I don't have like a huge range of like decorative boxes. I don't have florals, which are obviously the in thing at the moment. So very much looking at my highlight videos, they're very different to a lot of those ones that, you know, perform better. Again, not comparing myself. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. But I do wonder if you guys enjoy these videos. Like, are these videos that you're excited to see, or do you kind of just like watch them if you don't have anything else to watch? Do you look forward to my highlight videos? Like, let me know in the comments below, because again, like, I don't have to share this content. I could do, like, this could be sticker planning for me off camera. You know, just something that I do in my own time. Not that I literally have my entire, like, I don't know, 3 months worth of spreads that I can do in my own time from my 2022 planner, which is why my 2022 Q2 flip through hasn't come through yet, because I haven't finished some of the spreads there. But whole other story. But I could very much use this as something that I do like therapeutically in my own time when I want to play with stickers, when I'm not on camera. But then again, I guess the other thought behind that is that I'm going to be doing this anyway. So if I'm going to be doing this off camera, then why not make it content within reason? Because obviously you can get burnout from trying to produce a lot of content. We've all been there. And you don't want to experience that. So I don't know, do I continue to share them because I'm filming them anyway? Or do I give up on them? Do I do them until I get to a point where I don't want to do them anymore? Like, I don't know. Give me your honest thoughts. Or like, if you are someone who watches like highlight videos, again, I was going to say February highlights. If you are somebody who watches highlight videos, what specifically makes you watch a highlights video? Like, what do you want to see from a highlights video? Maybe that's the better question. Also, I am thinking about doing a Q&A of some variety in maybe my next Plan With Me video, or maybe my next monthly. I don't know. But I will probably post a little thingy-mabibby on Insta. So if you aren't following me on Insta, definitely check me out on Insta. I'm under the same name, or you can use the link in the description below. And then that way when I post my little questions box, you can pop your questions in there. Okay, now that we know where the dates fall, we can block a little, sorry about my dog. He's, I don't know, someone must be mowing or doing something that he does not like because he owns the neighborhood. And when people are doing things that he doesn't like because he owns the neighborhood, he barks and barks and barks until the noise stops. Because somehow he thinks that, like, if he continues to bark, the noise, that's going to annoy me so much. Oh, I don't want that to be like that. Can you tell though? Can you tell? I don't know. All right. I fixed it. I had to fix it. So I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I'm going to stay zoomed in because I'm going to zoom in on the day by day in a second. But I know that on the 30th, I didn't have anything on. But do I want to put another purple box or do I want to put a deco box? I feel like I want to put a deco box there. There's a double scene here, so I don't want to use that one. I might use the flower shop box. That does mean that we're going to have to lift I don't know what I want to do now, because I've got 2 of these left and I'm thinking, because I didn't really do anything on the 31st, so I'm wondering if I should just do, I might do that. Okay, we're going to lift. I did mark, like literally my highlight was that I was snuggling my puppies, so I maybe I'll still put something down for that. I don't know. But worst case, we can block out the whole like bottom section so it's cohesive. I feel like if I was to put a deco box here and then like a random purple box, it might look funny. So if we do all of the purple and then we can just scatter the deco boxes, I'll review like what I've put down as plans. I'm an idiot. Please, that does not belong there. This. All right, all right, I'm back. I fixed it. So we now have like the block of purple. Okay. So we do want to scatter these throughout. So let's just start going through the day by day, and then we'll determine where we're going to put our decorative boxes based on my plans for the day. So on the first day of the month, why do I feel like this is deja vu? It's not, but okay. So on that day, I'm going to mark that autumn started. So I'm going to get something from my functionals here. Oh, actually, I'm going to need some boxes too. Where are my boxes? I want my, for real though, I might use some of these. Boxes. I don't, maybe this one, because there's a bunch of different pinks and purples here. Okay, so let's see how we go. Now this one we kind of want to bring in all of the different colors from the beginning so that it's somewhat even. So I think if we go with, maybe let's do this pink one first. So we're going to pop that there somewhere, and then I'm thinking if we bring in, maybe to contrast that, let's do the purple. And then I don't know what sticker. Apparently I didn't bring in a sticker for that, so I'm going to have to go and look for a sticker soon. I'm thinking in my last spread, I think I started my box. Like, again, I don't need to take up the whole box, but I kind of want to as well. So I might kind of do something like that. And then we'll pop a little figure there. So that was to mark that autumn had started. And then on the 2nd, football started, and I started my program for my polycystic ovaries. So let's see what boxes we get with the kit. Because I'm thinking maybe we can use like one of these gorgeous boxes here. Maybe we can pop this down the bottom. I can never, like, I feel like when I have lines everywhere, like I feel like I don't know how to line a sticker up straight. Okay, so we might put my little football is back sticker there. I mean, it means more to my husband that football is back as opposed to me. I don't know. I think this was the sticker that I pulled. I didn't put my stickers in order, so I don't know what ones I've pulled for what. But I'm thinking I might use some sort of little swishity swashity. I don't know that I necessarily want to use... What if we go like a little paint swatch? Pop our little paint swatch like that. And then we can pop her kind of... No, we want her to be higher. So if we go... I don't know why I feel a need. The white space planner, when you're a no white space planner, the desperate need to fill in absolutely every piece of space in your spread is ridiculous. So I'm going to write, I don't know that I bring my pen up, so I'm not going to write. Okay, disregard. Okay, so on the 3rd, I had a day off. I watched season 4 of You, and we watched Creed. So how am I going to do this? I might put... Let me get a little day off script. That can be our starting point. So let's get the day off. Now, do I quite literally just want to chuck it on there? Do I want to bring in a little switchity swatch? I potentially want to bring in a little swatch. But also, I feel like it's going to be redundant to do that because maybe I can just use something like this that's going to fit in the gap nicely. Okay, almost kind of... I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Would you have any clue? Probably not. I look like such an expert. And now apparently my throat decides that it does not want to work. Great. Okay, so we had a day off. We then watched... Oh, is that what? All right. We're going to change this up a little bit. I was going to put... I don't know how I want to do it yet. Do I want to put her in a box is the question. I don't know that I do. Do I want to put her in a circle? Maybe. Like, do I maybe want to do a little circle moment and then perhaps we do want to do that. Okay, let's do that. That's fine, that works. Okay. Then we are on to the 4th. So on the 4th, I didn't do anything. Do I want to put a decorative box there? Oh, no, I did. Okay, so on the 4th, we binged, can I speak? We binge watched Supernatural. So I might pop this. Like that. Don't know what that accent was. No idea. And then, do I want to? I may even want to shimmy it down. I feel like I'm back in my teen years where like, oh my God, I'm so sorry about clearing my throat every 5 seconds. I feel like I'm back in my teen years with Supernatural like being the thing that I'm marking over and over again as like my highlight of the day. I feel like he's not. So little fun fact for anyone who does not know, these stickers were custom made for me by the beautiful Maya of Sticker Thief. She is an Aussie store owner. So if you haven't checked her out, highly, highly recommend. She makes some beautiful stickers. So that is to mark watching Supernatural. All right. On to the 5th. I've marked here that I had a productive day. I think I might use the pale pink. But do I want to use a splodge? I think I'm going to use another splodge. Do I maybe want to pull in... Would I be too daring to pull in a blue? I'm going to try it. We're going to try it. We're being, you know, we're those people now. All right, so we're going to pop this guy up here like this as far as we can. And then we're going to just angle our little box a bit here. And then we're going to put this little whimsical cat girl here. And that's just to mark that we had a productive day. Okay. So, the 6th and the 7th. I don't know what I've done here. I think I've messed up my date. So, the 5th. Okay. Hold that for... This needs to be on the 6th. And on the 5th, I didn't do anything. So, be up. Okay, we fixed it. So, we put a little decorative box there. It's a little bit uneven. I've tried to balance it. It is what it is. And then on the 6th is when we had our productive day. The 7th, we didn't really do anything. So, I might actually put another little decorative box there. So let's put, I might do the coffee box. Just because we know that I'm a bit of a coffee obsessor. So we'll do that. We've got that down, perfect. Is that even straight? Do not know. Okay, so we've got the 7th down. Okay. Then on the 8th, it was International Women's Day. So I feel like that needs to be something razzle dazzle. Okay, maybe if we, let's do another purple. And then I honestly didn't have anything else to use, so I'm literally just putting this little fox and cactus girl here. But I'm thinking if I can pop this like this, pop her down here, and then we can maybe Can we do some zhuzhing? Can we... Because, like, you know, International Women's Day, like, it's a big... She's a big thing, right? So if we, like, razzle-dazzle her a little bit. Cute. Okay. Then on the 9th, I have marked that in my friend's stream on Twitch, we had a D&M moment. Maybe green's not the best idea actually, because let me bring in, let me be bold, let me be daring. Let me see if I can bring in I'm so sorry. I feel like that's all you're going to hear. This entire plan with me is going to be just me going, So I don't have a lot. All right, so we're going to have to make do. Maybe we can use a little glitter situation. Maybe we can use this pink glitter moment. Okay, let's try that. We're going to try and be more creative with these spreads. Okay, so we're going to put... You know what, let's put this in the middle because we're going to have our little computer as well. So we're going to whack that. Oh, okay. That becomes a little bit of a situation. That can do, I think. Is that... I feel like you guys would know if that's more... Okay, that'll do. Because then what I want to do is I want to whack I don't know how I want to do this because I wanted to mark like that we had the little, okay, so maybe we can put this a little bit higher. Let's put her at an angle and then let's, does that work? Like, do you even know that that's a computer? All right, that's gonna do. That's doing. Okay. Then on the 10th, we have nothing. So we're gonna put a deco box again. So we're going to need to put another singles box. I may not be able to use the final deco box. All right, let's put the flower shop box here. Okay. There's that guy. We're just going to chuck that back in. Okay. 10th. And then on the 11th, we went to see Creed 3. So I'm going to get a movie marquee for that one. I don't have a lot of movie marquees, so we're going to have to see. I've got the pinks and the purple. I kind of wanted to bring in the blue, but I don't know if the blue will necessarily work. We might be able to get away with it. Maybe. is that straight? I do not know. Because I feel like the more colors that I can bring in, the better. Because then we're less trying to balance just the purples and the pinks. We can bring in, you know, that green, and we can bring in the blue. And then I did pull, I don't get to use these stickers a lot, so it was fun to be able to bring this in. I don't know where I want to put it though. For the sake of not knowing where I want to put it, I might just like whack it in the center there, and then I can write Creed 3. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It's the only downside to these movie marquees is that they are huge. On the 12th, it was one of my good friend's birthdays. So do we have, because I feel like we need to bring in the green again, but I don't know if we have. Yeah, it's definitely not the right shade of green. Okay, so that's not happening. Maybe we can bring in, see, I feel like I could have used that green, and I don't know if I have that kind of like minty green color. Don't think I do. I think the spring color palette and I think this might be too light. And then I don't really have, okay. I don't know how we're going to bring in the green. I don't want to use another box there because I'm kind of all boxed out, if I'm honest. I might do, all right, let's, I did bring in a massive icon for him anyway. So I might literally just like completely top corner that. And then can we, hello? We don't want to cooperate today, do we, Mr. Sticker? Because I think if we, I kind of want to bring it down just a little. I am so sorry. Like, I feel like I want to cancel this video. Will it go up on my channel? Will it not? That remains to be seen. Okay, and then this next one is very personal. So this was actually my little brother Matthew's birthday. He isn't with us anymore, but obviously his birthday gets marked each and every single year. I don't know if this is necessarily the best way to, do I want to maybe I can center it, and then maybe I can put this here and this. I don't know if I like them all the way over there. That's that'll do. My sweet little angel baby's birthday. Then on the 14th, I apparently wanted to mark, for some unknown reason, that I had training on this day. So I might use, I just bring some green in then. So I might bring in some of this. Okay. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, hang on. No. Let's use this turquoisey. Turquoise? What the heck? Let's put training there. And then rather than doing that, let's use a little swishity swish. Needs to be purple, so let's use a little purple swishy swish there. And then I literally have I don't know how maybe I can just swish it, not all the way at the bottom, and I can just leave that like that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to I'll figure that out when I come back to it. It's fine. On the 15th, we had training again. And we also got the infants update for The Sims. How am I going to do this one now? Can we use a little flag of some variety? Where are all the flags that came in the kit? Because there was like long flags and I literally used them at the beginning of this video. Oh, they're here. Okay. Let's use this guy. Let's literally put it up the top here. Okay. And then let's put a little lappity laptop there. And then let's do the green. I don't even know if that's straight. Why do I feel like I'm concentrating so much in this that I'm like not even talking? Then we got the infants update. But how can I zhuzh this up? Because it's literally only a plum bob sticker. I don't know what else to do, so I'm going to pop this like that, and then I'm going to put my little plumb bob like this. That's to mark the Sims Infants update. Then on the 16th, again, more training. And then I had my waxing and my nail appointment. So I think with this one, I might even get some of this little washi strip. Kind of like halfway through this flower. All right, so let's do that. I'm gonna pop that down. Might put it a little bit lower so I've got some extra room to write if I need it. And then I feel like that's crooked. Why can I not line stickers up after all of these years? All of these years planning, playing with stickers, doing my thing, and I still cannot line up stickers. So there is a little nail bottle that came with this, but I feel like that's... no, I can use a script actually. That can stay like that. That's fine. Okay. Then we're over onto the 7th. All right. St. Patrick's Day is next. So on the 17th, I think we're going to do a little bubble moment with some blue and some green because like St. Patrick's Day, hello. So we're going to do like a little this moment, and then I did pull the little beer cup because, I mean, St. Patrick's Day, hello. Okay, then on the 18th, I did some recording. Don't know how I want to mark this one. I don't want to use too many of these. This spread's definitely looking a lot busier than the previous month. I took some advice from the lovely Tonya, and she suggested, you know, being a bit more open to gratitude, and I think in doing that, I've been able to pull what might not necessarily have been like those memories that I would sort of, like they may not necessarily be a highlight otherwise. But I've kind of been marking, you know, smaller things that like I would otherwise think would be like insignificant or not necessarily you know, a highlight, so to speak. So I've been trying to be a little bit more open to like what gratitude is, like what might seem little can also still be like a happy memory. And it's definitely given me more to mark, that's for sure. Okay, so on the 19th, we had another Supernatural binge watch session. So I may... Do I want to bring in the box that I didn't bring in before? Do that. Oh, and then this can go up here like this. Okay. Good concept, but no. Okay, what if we put... Where are my little glitters? Here. What if we put a little... Just something here. Just to zhuzh her up a bit. There we go. That's kind of cute. Supernatural binge. And then we are back over here. So we're back at the 20th. So I didn't do anything on the 20th. So let's put a little decorative box over here. I'm going to put this one. Okay, we've got that decorative box. Then we're going to whack our little date dot there, or our date flag. Okay, and then on the 21st, we had Slytherin Pride Day, but I didn't bring anything to mark that because I didn't really have anything to mark that. So I've only got one of the big boxes left. Maybe we need to use a square box. I'm thinking we might need to use the bright pink. And then we might need to bring that's too bluey minty. Maybe we need to bring, do we want to bring, I mean, I would have loved to have brought in a green. But I don't have any more green boxes. Okay, there's that. I'm going to have to get like some sort of Slytherin sticker for there. Okay. I need to figure out if I have 2 more dates. All right, so I'm going to put 2 more decorative, the other 2 decorative stickers here, because just looking at my plans, I didn't really have, like I have marked some stuff there, but I'd also rather use the decorative boxes if I've got them, and I've only got 2 of them left. So I would rather use those up if I can. It's also going to add a little bit of color down in this bottom corner, with especially with like bringing in some green. And then bring this box, and that will perfectly finish off this bottom row. Perfect. We do have to put these back on though, so that's going to be a little bit higgledy-piggledy. But it's fine. It's all fine. My stickers don't want to go down straight. Love that. It's still crooked. Oh my God. It is what it is. It's just that's how that sticker lives now. Okay, 28th and the 29th. So then we're done. Okay, so where did I say we were up to? So the 21st was Slytherin Pride. The 26th, I uploaded my Lucid Legacy Challenge, which I might bring in a little swidge here. I don't know if that's necessarily the right purple, but we're here now, so that's what we're using. So I'm going to pop that like that. And then I have a little laptop-y sticker here. I'm going to pop that like that. Okay. Maybe I can move the switch down a little bit just because of the laptop being where it is. There we go. So I uploaded my Lucid Legacy Challenge. Then on the 23rd, may seem insignificant to some, but this particular day I had blood work, and I am somebody who does not like needles. And I had to have so much blood work done this month. And I made it through my blood work, so I wanted to mark that. Then on the 24th, I did have a car inspection and wash. So I think I might use my last big box here. And then I might separate that with a little pink swidge here. I don't really have a lot of that color left. That might do. Just to break it up some. And then I've got my little car. So this was the first inspection that I had. It was complimentary inspection because as of this date, I had had my car for a month. So they wanted to make sure that my car was all well and good, essentially. Do I want to pop it there? Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah, they wanted to make sure that my car was all well and good, and they wanted to make sure that they cleaned my car as well. Then on the 25th, we had a housewarming party. So I think I'm going to get I don't even want to do a purple splodge. I can use this one maybe. let's do that. And then if we do the deep pink in the background, and we do that, and we maybe like barely tilt it kind of thing. Do that. And I don't know what we put. Oh, of course, I used a purple house. So this was my husband's cousin's housewarming party. And then on the 26th, we had another Supernatural binge watch session, which, I mean, what is my life at this point when that's all that I seem to be doing? I don't know what I want to use. I kind of want to bring this in somehow because I want to bring in this pattern. I'm kind of, and there's a lot of purple here, so I feel like I need to bring in maybe some blue. Let's bring in some blue over here, but let's maybe do some layering. Where am I going to stick whatever I'm going to stick? So if I do, okay, and that's kind of like that, and then I don't know how I want to do this. So the sticker I've brought in for this one is a fox and cactus sticker. So I'm thinking if I maybe, what if this guy comes up, this guy goes down, this guy goes here. You can't do it right to the edge, that's the problem. Like that. And then we do that. It's fine by me, that works. And then the last day that I have anything to mark is on the 27th. And wasn't super exciting. We didn't really do much of anything. I might bring in another glitter label. I'm going to see if I've got maybe a mint. Do I have a mint? Oof, not really. No. Okay, so I can't bring in a mint. I think I maybe, do I need to balance the purple? All right, that's gonna do. That's it. We're not messing anymore. We're doing that, and then I'm going to put like this. And then I have this super big custom sticker from Sticker Thief once again. And I'm literally just going to mark there that I had snuggles with my puppies. So I'm going to BRB whilst I fill in the spread, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, and here she is. I don't know how I feel about this one because now, like when we go to February, we have this. And then when we come to this one, like, is it too much now? Have I put too much in my monthly highlights? I don't know. And then I also, like I've said before, I always feel like I'm also in a situation of, why am I doing highlights when all of my highlights are like in my weekly spreads? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts below. I do love it. I love how it looks. I think the colors are balanced quite nicely. I think the events that have been marked are really fun. I obviously had a lot on here, but then, like, I don't know, or maybe I used too many different boxes. Like, I don't know, there's just something that's, this doesn't help. There's kind of like a white space here. I don't know. But let me know your thoughts below. I am really happy with how it turned out in terms of like the colors and everything like that. It will obviously look better once I have my month script up the top as well. But let me know your thoughts below. In terms of my leftovers, not a lot. I did use a lot more than last time, but still quite a significant amount of leftovers amongst all of that anyway. But yeah, that is my completed spread. Thank you. I couldn't speak just then. My completed spread. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please consider giving this video a like. If you are so willing, pop a comment below. And if you haven't already and you did enjoy this content, definitely consider subscribing. I do have a little bit of a personal goal to achieve 500 followers or 500 subscribers by the end of the year. We are well and truly on that route. But yeah, your support is greatly appreciated. And as always, I will see you all very soon for another video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.